ladies first.
No, I think.
Come on. If my mom was watching this, she would just.
she'll be appalled. Like the niggas.
Alright, I'm Tari, short for Tariro Giacomo, and I MadeInZWE mostly on the visual side of things, I'd say.
Yeah.
Sorry, babe. Visual. Yeah. What do you mean visual? Like photography or like video?
Photography, video, editing.
You're
and
into all
also
of that.
working with the branding as well.
Okay.
Yeah, mostly with Kuda and Tawanda and some of the other people on the team as well.
Okay, cool stuff.
Yeah.
Did you want to say your Instagram and stuff handle?
Oh yeah, my handles. Actually, Peak Visual Design. All on Instagram, on Twitter, and on Facebook as well. You can find that as Peak, P-E-A-K, Visual Design. Find that.
Like it's Peak.
Yeah. And our website as well, my website, www.peakvisualdesign.com.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm Tanya. Nyasha is my Shona name.
Isn't Tanya a Shona name?
No, Tanya is.
It's not Tanya Tanya, so it's I-A.
I-A, yeah.
Okay.
Parent is Russian. Shout out to my parents. I don't know where they met, but anyway. I'm distribution management and project management, I would say, and administration. You can find me at the Day 101 on all social media, and you can find my company Jungle at jungleglobal.com. And that's what we're doing out here.
Everyone's doing something. Have you seen Kid and I'm left behind? All right.
And last, hopefully not least, my name is Kuda. I'm a co-founder with these guys of MadeInZWE and lead production, I suppose, musically. So on the music side of things, I just handle all of that.
All of that.
Yeah, it's weird to explain because we're sort of like connecting dots. It's such a collaborative project. You can't actually say that you do this. There's a whole team behind that person that's doing those things.
Okay, so it's not just this person and this person. It's this person, but then this person and that person, and also
I have a whole team with me. She has a whole team with her, a whole team with
It's
her.
not just us.
Yeah. Okay. Come on. We've got 2 each, depending on how this goes. We could light it up and just give you a third. Come on.
Yeah, depends. We normally do 3, but there's 3 of you already.
So we're gonna do 2 each.
Okay.
So numbers 1 to 40. You can't pick a number that someone else has already picked.
No, so we're gonna go this way.
My favorite number 8.
Okay, so we're gonna go. Yeah,
1
so
to
you have to
40.
pick 1 to 40. So
1, 2, 3, 4.
Number 8.
Till 40 Kuda. She said 8.
So number
You
8.
said number 8. Okay, so number 8 is there someone you always be attracted to?
Yeah. You're beautiful men. I'm sorry. Every day I say him.
Okay, so there's Bay. Okay.
It's a him.
Oh, it's him.
It's Bay.
And that's Bay.
Until Bay ain't Bay no more. And then they'll be like, no, who, where? When did I say that? No, but it's good.
Go on, your turn.
21.
21.
21.
Yeah, 21.
Would you consider painting the ceiling your favorite colour?
But yeah, because my favorite color is mustard yellow. Like, if I wake up,
that's
it'll
what
just feel
nasty
like the
feeling.
sun. It'll be like light.
That would be dope.
I probably would.
Mustard
I would
yellow.
probably would.
Mustard yellow.
Mustard yellow.
I've never heard somebody say my favorite colour.
The colour is nice, but it's not my favourite. Yeah, it pops, but I wouldn't say my favourite colour.
Imagine
Imagine if you had to turn everything in your life your favourite colour. Like, I would have a red house, red car. You'd have like a mustard yellow house, mustard yellow car, mustard yellow everything.
Nah.
I'd be happy.
Each to their own.
Yeah, I'll pick number 3.
Number 3.
Yeah.
If the last person you kissed tried again, would you?
No.
This is the first time anyone has ever said no.
Yeah.
People keep ask like they ask this question a lot. They pick this number a lot, and it's always yes. Yes,
Really?
yes. Why? What did you kiss last?
No,
Why would you not want to kiss? There's no such
It's
thing.
controversial.
There's no such thing as.
It was controversial. Of course I would.
That girl out there.
But
If
she
you
won't
kissed
know.
him yesterday, the day before yesterday.
Wait, you won't know. You won't know. Don't
I'm just saying,
won't
or
know.
within the last month, it could be you.
That's
No, it was controversial. I would. Of course I would.
No, you just
Too late now, because we believe your first answer.
Yeah, you said
No,
you were honest.
come
We
on.
believe the first answer.
We believed your first answer.
It's okay.
So you better redeem yourself and start saying, oh, because I just found out she's married, or come up with some excuse that makes it okay.
No, of course I would. Trust me. And I know she's listening, so yeah.
Okay. Damn.
Your turn again, my love.
Number 16. That's my birthday.
Number 16. Okay. What's the first line to the song you last listened to? Translate to English.
Oh wow.
You pretend to like me.
me. When you don't, trust me, I can see you though.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Strong.
Strong. It's really strong.
Okay, your turn, my love.
I'll have number 7.
Number 7. What would be your ideal stag?
Why do you
your
get this every
ideal
week?
hen do?
Gosh. I haven't even thought about marriage yet. So like,
Really?
No, I'm not. Yeah, not that far out.
Think about
ideal.
Do you plan to ever get married?
No, I do. But I mean, like, it's not something I fantasize about. Like,
Really?
It's not on the top of my agenda right now.
But if you were to have like a hen do, what would you like it to be?
I guess somewhere in Zanzibar with just my friends and
Zanzibar.
yeah,
The nightclub.
Sorry,
No, the place.
the place in Tanzania.
I thought you know Zanzibar.
I'm glad you asked. Maybe a lot of people were thinking that. I mean,
Sorry.
island.
Okay, island. Understood.
But,
Understood. I'm so sorry for that.
That's
Your turn. Last but not least.
39.
39.
Randomly.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take it far.
We get this one a lot.
Oh, do you? Can I
But-
pick a different one then?
No.
I'm interesting.
You have to give us an explanation why.
Oh dear.
Theatre or cinema?
Oh, okay.
Oh, Kodak is a cinema guy.
Let him answer.
We know why.
This is no one's question. This is no one's question except for
Go on then,
Kudas.
Kuda.
You know, I'd like to be a theatre guy, but I'm a cinema guy.
Why?
Is this a date or is it just what I like?
No,
Oh, a date.
no, theatre or cinema. So
Like,
it's
however
all
you
about-
say it.
Okay, a date I would never. I hate cinema dates. It would definitely be theatre, but I like cinema. I like film. So
Why?
I'll watch because
Oh,
I love
'cause
film.
you like film,
I love
okay.
film, art and creation and.
I just think you're a cinema
Shout
guy
out to our
because you're a
filmmaker
film
in
guy.
this
Just cheap
Yeah.
as hell.
So
Okay.
I know I'm doing self plugs here. I don't know if you guys have actually seen that we are actually dressed accordingly.
Oh yeah.
We
Yeah.
call it being draped
You know,
in Zway.
draped.
You gotta say
Let me-
draped.
let me
We're
t-
not
let me-
dressed.
let me
We're
t-
draped in Zway.
Now I'm gonna be naked on the camera.
Yes.
Yeah.
situation.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
this is like
Can you hear me?
I know if you radio guys can see us. I know. This is the merch.
Situation.
So we're gonna put pictures up, everybody.
These are designed.
hello.
Draped.
Sorry.
Who designed this?
These are designed by Francis as part of MadeInZWE.
Yeah.
Another contributor. We have contributors
We
in
have
all directions.
different creatives, not just music.
Yeah.
Do they make wedding dresses?
I know we have one that
Can you find somebody? Because
one that does.
I could be getting married.
Yeah, get you one of these on MadeInZWE.com from the 31st of August.
Yeah.
We now know what's going on the 31st of August.
Yeah,
All
so
right,
check
cool.
us out, MadeInZWE.com, 31st of August.
Okay, you guys actually have a lot going on, which is great.
Yes.
So I think I need to get involved with you guys.
Please do.
Do we get stuff? If I was part of MadeInZWE, which I now declare myself part of, and you can't
Right.
deny me
Honorary
because I said it
member.
on radio.
I can't deny, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Do I get a free T-shirt?
No. Even we don't get free
I know, we
t-shirts.
had to buy these.
Because the problem is,
ourselves.
each one of these, you can actually see like details of differences.
Yeah.
They're handmade from scratch. And it
Yeah.
takes
Oh, I told my best friend who made them
Yeah.
that I said hi,
Yeah,
and now
Francis.
he's
He
him.
misses you. He misses you too.
I thought so.
But yeah, no, shout out to all our collaborators in any capacity. This is the whole principle of MadeInZWE. Like you're saying, how would you ever be involved with MadeInZWE? It's like you just look at our brand, you present some ideas to you, we present some back to you, we say let's work.
Let's work.
Yeah.
And you just
let's work.
we all have, you know, individual aspirations. MadeInZWE is just where we come back together and do something dope and then come back to our own stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to MadeInZWE and shout out to you guys for coming to the studio.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you.
us.
Lock off the city. So, MadeInZWE, how did it start?
Oh, now you can start. Explain
So
that.
there's a very long
Get
story
close
to this,
to
but
the mic.
hopefully
Yeah.
we'll try and keep it brief. Oh hey, I'm a good radio.
Oh my goodness.
If any girls out there.
Think.
Yeah, okay. No, but seriously. So MadeInZWE started from. We're all friends, and we've been friends for longest. In fact, the very first time I met Tanya, I think that on the second day I met her, I just say to her, look, if I ever start some sort of music company or anything like that, anything in that regard, like you and I, you have to head it, and we have to work together. That's how, and that was years ago. We didn't do anything since then up to now.
Okay.
Same with Tanya, like we've all been working together in some regard. And then one of our friends just says, you know what, we're all creatives here. Let's like come over to my place. I have a professional photo studio here, and could I bring you all your music stuff? We set up a
You have a
music studio.
professional photo studio.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi. Well then, if you write your number here, I like pictures taken, thank you.
Booking info in bio.
You know? All of that.
So we set up the photo situation and visual situation in one room, and the studio and music situation in another room. And we just worked for, it was meant to be a day. People cancelled their plans for Saturday, Sunday, because they just got lit and lit and lit and lit. And by the end of it, we had so much visual content, so much like music content, and we're like, we have to do something with this. I had a brand idea I was working with, and then just merged the two. MadeInZWE was the name, and then and it's kind of a work in progress. We've merged it and morphed it into what we are now. And we were working on so much music then, and one of our very, very early ideas was to work on a track for the social movement that's happening right now back in Zimbabwe. Hashtag this flag. Hopefully everyone's heard about it. And we had that idea.
If you haven't, I'm not doing my job. Not for real.
Yeah. So we had the idea like way before it was really, you know, when things become a hype, they start off and then they become a trend. We had it way before it was all of that. But we actually pushed it back because we're like, you know what, let's work on our stuff and we get back to that. But because of the events that happened in Zimbabwe, they kind of just compelled us to just say, hey, you know what, we feel obligated to work on this now.
Yeah.
It was an urgency.
And even then, it was a very isolated, direct approach where we were approaching whom we wanted to work with and how we wanted to work with them, in what capacity and whatnot.
Yeah.
But then after that, we realized how bigger it was, and people were complaining about
Not being
musicians not contributing to that
honestly,
dialogue, and we were like, we've been doing this for like 3 weeks already.
Yeah. Where have you been?
So we just put it out on social media, like, hey, you know what? Here's what we do. Here's who we are. Here's what we're doing. Join us. And then it just flooded.
Everybody wanted to play their part. That was the whole thing.
Even
the movement is dope, so you can't blame
Yeah.
everybody from wanting to get involved. I'm here like I'm artistic. I could rap.
That's
I could say a couple words.
That's what it
If
is.
I come on, I can just go
That's the whole ethos of it. We're just carrying on how we started.
Just
as
finish
a
the song with
collaboration.
that.
Yeah.
We're just carrying on how we started as a collaboration between us lot.
Yeah.
Now we're just trying to collaborate with everyone.
Creative.
Anyone that
across
makes
the
dope
world.
stuff, dope shit. So I forgot I can swear. Dope shit at us, and we would love to work with you.
Okay, so what's the ultimate goal? Because obviously it started as you guys are together, just make dope stuff.
Yeah.
So it can't really just be we want to make dope stuff forever.
No.
What's the ultimate goal? Surely you have a purpose.
Yeah, I mean, I'll let someone else take that.
Well, I think the basic ethos of what MadeInZWE is about is to converse, collaborate, and create. So there's always going to be something that needs an answer in a way. Like for now, this flag was a movement that, a conversation that started and that really needed us to have our voice out there in support of the movement. So that's where the conversation element comes in, and collaboration is just something that really works. As Zimbabweans, I think we're so displaced from our home country or all over the world, and the way that we've actually managed to work with people who are in Zim, SA, Australia, China, like all over the world, it's just a way for us to sort of get back together and really sort of understand once again why Zimbabwe is great, and really try to push that message back to ourselves so we can help the rebuilding of Zim.
I love that, because to get involved in a project you have to admit you're Zimbabwean, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You can't be like, yeah, I'm South African,
No.
I'm American, and then be like, yeah, I'm part of MadeInZWE. Like, come on.
Yeah.
And we're bringing that pride back.
Exactly,
Definitely.
that's the thing.
Exactly.
That's what it
I agree. I
is.
think that's why I like about it so much, because it's difficult to find something dope that you can say this is Zimbabwe unless you go back to Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
And it's like us in the diaspora, we're not really trying to admit that we're Zimbabwean. We're doing this. So when you have something that's just so big, and I say it's so big because that's how I see it. When I see MadeInZWE, it's like made in China.
That's the type.
But do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you think of made in China, that's like everything.
Yeah.
But MadeInZWE, you're thinking, but what's from there? And then you see, oh, there's this, there's that. Like, there's so much.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's what I love, and that's what I've seen from your project, and that's why I think I believe in it so much.
Yeah.
And I'm glad to have you guys here.
Thank
Now,
you.
I want to know what artists you have on there. I know it's difficult to name some, but I want to know in terms of what people maybe might know.
Yeah.
And what people maybe like a few people. So I know people like I've seen Kolani.
Yeah.
Is it
That guy. Shout out to X, man. Like, that guy.
And he has.
if he's involved, I'm guessing Xavier's involved.
Yeah,
Yes.
So that's the whole crew, and they're doing it right now. I think for the ASA crew, they're doing it for the Ndebele side of Zimbabwe, definitely holding it down. I've seen. I'm trying to think who else I've seen.
Yeah,
Like
Uncle
I
You said
Uncle Chris, shout out to Uncle Chris, obviously. Man, there's a few people that I'd like to suggest to you if you're not already working with them. I don't know. Have you worked with Rhymes?
No,
not yet.
Do you know Rhymes?
I don't personally.
No.
Okay, Rhymes is
I've heard
absolutely
of him,
amazing,
yeah.
and if you
No,
give him
he's super dope.
one thing about Rhymes is he's so approachable.
Yeah.
And he's such an amazing person that if you tell him what this is trying to do, there's no reason why he wouldn't be involved.
We're gonna get him ASAP. If
So
you
you introduce us, please.
Yeah.
Shit then, Rhymes, don't let me down. Pressure. But that's one person. Another person, I don't know if you've gotten involved with Flame Fleazy.
I've worked with him previously. So
Have you? Why is he not involved yet?
Because it's a long story.
Okay, cool. So I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
But
Who
from
else?
the
Who else?
outside
Who
world,
else?
he's
Yeah.
a
Who else?
dope.
Who else do you know?
Rah.
Yeah.
You must have heard of D-Boy and Sparks.
No.
They're in Zimbabwe,
Yeah.
but I think I have inside information. Shit.
Oh,
I don't know if I was supposed to that they might be coming to the UK.
Really?
But yeah, so if they are, it would be great. It's even good to holler at them. Holler at Silver. Do you know Silver?
DJ Silver.
DJ, he's a DJ. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm
He's-
I'm going with my snap. I talked to him.
He actually manages them.
Yeah.
So he's sort of running that whole thing. So he's kind of doing what you're doing, but just with them.
Yeah.
And they are off the chart.
Yeah.
Nice.
I would tell you that for free. They're
D-Boy
amazing.
and
D-Boy and Sparks. So I'm gonna play you a song that they've done. The first song, even their video is cool as well. So the same reaction I had the first time I heard Takura. You said he's involved as well.
He's on the hook.
So the first, I'm excited and see if he's on the
He
hook.
really.
No, he
Get to hear
just
him
absolutely
sing.
well.
He
kills
blessed
it.
us.
Like,
He
I can
literally
imagine.
blessed us.
He
with
absolutely
an
kills it.
amazing
And everyone
video.
that's actually contributed to the track so far
They've
has
just
like some
surpassed
people
our-
are just aliens. Like,
Yeah,
they do
for real.
You don't understand like
Same.
how did
Oh,
this
and in such quick time as well.
Yeah.
I mean,
Diddy
it's-
Vibes, what's good? Shout out, because I've seen him get involved in the
Yeah,
music
he's
as well.
out here working.
So shout out to
on the
everybody that's
production
getting
alone.
There's like 5 guys.
yeah, there's 5 producers.
5 producers.
so
Crazy.
far.
Yeah.
There are more yet to contribute, but like it's even just the music itself. Oh, that's what I really care about. So it's important to know that it's good to know that that's like something good from the get go. After that, when you give up an art, it's like a really good product, like a good beat.
Yeah,
It's like
I'm trying to think. Like,
easy
did I
to-
leave anyone that's really good? And
That would be on it.
yeah. Okay. This is like a public service announcement.
Yeah.
We at MadeInZWE are making a non-profit single for this flag, inspired by this flag. Just as Pastor E and the movement back in Zim is something that anyone could have done. We're just an extension of that movement, trying to just do what we can.
Are you
do
working with
in
Joe
that
Shiner?
combination. Not yet. Not yet.
Do you know of him?
Yes, I know. Yeah, I know all these people, but it's just I didn't.
You
it's
don't
hard
know
for me
them
to get to them. I don't know them like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
But I would love to. So this is the public service announcement where I'm saying, please get at us.
At
MadeInZWE.
Hello at MadeInZWE.com.
Momakaya.
Yeah.
All these UK people.
And some people we have got,
Faye.
like, it's just that they haven't
responded.
Hey, Mo!
So it's
Is that you? Girl!
The list, we had a wish list. We had a wish list.
So on our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, MadeInZWE.
MadeInZWE.
Find us and holla, please.
Please.
Okay, so what are we looking out for right now? Because as much as it's nice for us to wait for this big song that's coming and all these artists get involved, I think it would be great for us to see activities as you go along. So as much as we can follow your Twitter, but we want products to come out. So even if it's a song,
funny
like
story. We were actually meant to release on the 8th
of the 8th.
8th of August, specifically because
it was
the 8th of August is Heroes Day back in Zimbabwe, and we wanted to establish ourselves.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. See, this
8th of August is actually my mother's birthday, shout out to Mumsy.
So we kind of want to establish ourselves as like the new heroes from this, and but like I said, the project got big and overwhelming enough for us to just say, you know what, we have to push it back and make it right in the way that it's gonna be.
Okay, so what? But I still want to know what we can expect before the track, because now we don't know when it's coming out, do we?
No, now I'm not gonna tell anyone.
Okay,
we're not gonna tell anyone because we're
like all of a sudden we're just gonna shut down the internet. MadeInZWE is done it now. You know when you wake up and you're like, what am I missing? You know, no, I have to shout Beyonce though, because I woke up and I was like, what's everyone talking about? I was like, Beyonce sharp, and then I scroll again. Beyonce. I was like, okay, now I have to. I got Tidal.
You got your tie on and you got one eye open.
And you're trying to figure it out.
It's crazy. Like the internet just makes so much happen, and I think that's the same thing. That if you get that right. You'll get the right attention so fast. Because people always want to know, like, MadeInZWE, like,
what is it about?
We're just exploring the power of collaboration. We just want to connect dots and make dope stuff. Because I find, I'm not going to speak on any other nationalities, but I just want to make such dope stuff in the way that we look at other nationalities and say, hey, why can't we do that? I want them to look at us and be like, sure, why didn't you think of that?
Like, why not can't you think of that?
You know,
Nigerians.
I know. They've had this for too long.
Yeah.
Like we've been behind. I'm not gonna
but
lie.
most importantly, especially what Tari just said, is that it's hard being into diaspora. I'm gonna say that to connect with a conversation that's going on. It's always perceived as if, like, you know, you're over there. What do you care?
Yeah.
You're over here, really feeling like, what do I really know? So it's like, we are creative. Let's do what we know best and create.
That's
it. To be honest, I've got to be honest, because when this flag thing started, I was like, another issue. And it's always something. When I left, as soon as I left Zimbabwe, there was this Operation Murambasuna. They're taking everything out, and I was just like, missed it. Obviously. And then another things happened, and because I'm not really close to my family in Zimbabwe like that, it's like stuff where I'm not facing directly, but then you meet somebody that's like, because my mom's there, and you're like, this is real people, it's affecting other people. So it's nice to see people out here that are actually taking sense to be like, okay, you know what, we might be over here, but if we can do something, like people went to the embassy, people did all that, and then what you guys are doing, like, it's crazy, but it works.
Everything we're talking about right now is very apolitical. We're not trying to talk about anyone or anything. It's just we're trying to become part of that.
But
it's make for a better Zimbabwe.
That's the thing. But what I think I also love about MadeInZWE is youthful. It's nice that you can look at Zimbabwe and put a definition on it without just having to go to Thomas Mafumo, as much as we all respect him and love him, and Oliver Mtukisi, they're great. But they're old. How about we define Zimbabwe now? Who's representing us? Like nobody. And I feel like MadeInZWE has really got like a platform that it can do that.
That's what we're trying to go
That's
for.
what we're making.
And I think that's dope stuff. So after this flag, whatever's gonna come out of that when it comes out, because it seems like it changes a lot, obviously, over time. All of that. What's gonna happen? Are we just taking it by day?
No.
No, the most important thing I think that we should make sure we talk about is the process for this single, where it's going.
Yeah.
And again, through social media and through Zim Connect, I don't know if you know about our Snapchat account. We discovered a young guy called Hillary. He has a trust that he's founding called Mukana Trust.
Okay.
And he's a young Zimbabwean, and his story, I think, touched all of us. So that was the first few weeks I was watching Zim Connect as well. And
he said what he said, and someone messaged the group. As soon as he said it,
we're
like,
we
we found the
need
guy.
to, because we had been asking ourselves, what do we do with the proceeds? Because obviously we have all these collaborators, we can't pay ourselves. This is bigger than us. And we were thinking, what charity do we work with? And he just literally presented himself to us. And he started a foundation that gives scholarships to children, underprivileged children, and it's something that resonates strongly with us because again, it's about the future of the future generations and empowering the child, you know. And to think he doesn't even have means, he doesn't even know if he's going to go to uni next year, but he has a dream. But he has a dream to empower others. So we thought, you know what, this is the kind of stuff we have to do with the proceeds that we get. And then the second charity we're also teaming up with to donate the proceeds to is Tariro House of Hope. I don't know if you've heard about it. Again, they work with underprivileged children, especially orphans, and they do so much. They take these kids to school from grade 1 all the way to high school, and they do so much for them at school holidays. They keep them, you know, out of trouble or whatever, and also empower them from a practical point of view. So some kids may not be academic, so they do workshops, different workshops, like learning how to sew, to you know, woodwork or whatever. So they're really doing so much to empower that next generation, and I think that's important for us to just
definitely. That's probably the most important part of it.
That is actually amazing. Because a lot of us love to just make moolah out of stuff, and to be honest, had it been me, God forgive me, I would probably just thought, okay, so I'm gonna put you up and just, you know, offer you some, I don't know, exposure. You're gonna get exposure. You're gonna get exposure. That's how you're getting paid. The rest of the moolah is coming to me.
By the way.
So it's good that you guys have taken the time to actually think.
And you should also
collectively
note that with the initiative that we have, and some of the established artists that we have, that's how much it resonates with everyone and those people, that they fully well know that, you know, there's no compensation like
monetary value,
but just playing their
it's
part.
just for them to play their part and contribute to a great project.
Okay, so to all my
most importantly though, the track is dope.
So you're gonna enjoy it anyway.
You did give her the
So we're gonna play, I think, part of it. So
I should explain.
Get the no, do the explanation whilst you sort that out.
Okay.
And then we can get it going.
Dope. So the track, we're still very much working on it. It could be out today, it could be out tomorrow, but I'm just really particular about ideas that I want to have in it. So I made sure that those ideas are in there, and I really want to make sure that it's dope. And I mean, this is the first time I've ever worked with a vocal arranger. We have a vocal arranger.
Someone
who looks
what's a vocal arranger?
Someone who looks at all the singers or the choir and says, hey, you know what, you sing bass, autotune, whatever, and places them in layers.
It's amazing.
All right. So do they help in what, producing,
arranging the
voices?
It's a whole different section.
Where, like, what they're singing.
So imagine if you was at church and after you got someone, the lead singer,
I understand. See, that makes sense because you're all singing at once, right?
Yeah. So this time, instead of it being live, it's on a track on like.
Okay, so they'll tell you like you sing this note, you sing that note.
Exactly, it's harmonizing and when to come in with each other.
That's how levels.
He's amazing.
We have like every single.
I don't think Beyonce. Do you think Beyonce's a vocal arranger?
I don't think that's
I think she has that.
If she was to do different basses and stuff,
she would. She wouldn't do it herself, and the producer go, I think it sounds nice with this, and then Jay-Z go, nah, babe. I think Blue will like it here.
Possibly.
But what I would really like to assure everyone is like how much care we're taking this song. I mean, if I was to quickly touch on like the song's inception, is that this idea, the very first idea, and shout out to Clive. You know Clive.
Shout out Clive.
Clive.
We wouldn't be here.
DJ Clive. Really?
He played a sample on my iPad, and this is how this song started.
Really?
I made it. This is 2014 November.
I haven't spoken to Clive in a long time. Shout out though.
Shout out to him.
And so we left. Me and Emma, who used to be in Fire, the girl band, did some harmonies on a sample. We had like an idea, cool. Left it, and then this came about. We submitted the beat to some producers. We're like, hey, you know what? We have this idea. And shout out to GT Beats.
Yeah, and Spirit Fingers.
These are the aliens that we were
No,
talking about. These are the aliens we were talking about. Oh my god, like they just did bits.
Yeah.
And the way the song has just gone from the idea that I have to GT Beats and putting, because I specifically said the idea that I had, I didn't like the drums on the idea I had. GT Beats does new drums and it's like, whoa. Spirit asked for the vocal that I did to my original, but just the vocal. He does a completely new version to the vocal as if the vocal was recorded to that, but that vocal was recorded in 2014. Now it's mad.
It's just mad. Play it, please.
I'm trying to come out. Is it ready?
Is it ready?
So what I'm gonna play right now is, as I said, the track we're still working on it, but I just want to give you guys a preview, not too much. I'm gonna play you the entire intro because the track has like 2 sections: the intro and then the main body of songs. So I'm gonna play you guys the intro. It features Emma. Production is 90% done by Spirit Fingers. I just added a few things, but yeah. Are we good?
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah. So this is the track that we'll be releasing soon. MadeInZWE
For this flag.
for this flag.
This flag. This beautiful flag. Sometimes you're ready, but you carry me for 9. I got your back and I know you got mine. We might be alone, but I know we'll be fine. Mama, you're a pretty rose that won't die on the vine. Jaja, give me blessings and I know you are mine. Straight from above, my star, you will shine. You'll never leave me, no, you never leave me behind. If anything, you always try and keep me in line.
That sounds so beautiful.
I liked it. It's nice.
It sounds
so
Thank
cool.
you
so good.
Thank you.
That intro,
That's
her
just the intro.
voice.
Her voice.
Her voice.
Is it any? Not.
No,
none of us.
specific.
None of us.
Oh my
Emma,
god.
Yeah.
And Spirit Fingers.
Spirit Fingers.
Nah, the guy's an alien. And you should check out his page as well. It's called
Shabak Entertainment.
Yeah, it's on Facebook. And these guys, if you watch one video, you'll be convinced.
No, they have some dope creators from
Yeah,
Zimbabwe,
this is
and it's
crazy.
amazing.
You guys need to get this over to BBC One Extra real quick.
Oh, we're gonna do bits. We're gonna do
Because there's no reason why it shouldn't.
But I liked it. I liked the intro.
Yeah?
It's
Yeah.
so cool.
bits. That's
Okay, so we need to wrap it up. It's been dope having you guys.
Definitely.
But before you go, MadeInZWE, it's at MadeInZWE on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat,
Everything.
everything.
Yeah, Snapchat.
Make sure we have stuff to watch because we get bored. If I don't see nothing for a week, I unfollow.
Yeah.
Okay, so we want stuff to watch. We want material from you guys. Love what you're doing. Your personal instas, please.
At
You know
the
what?
Game
Just,
101.
no, please just follow us at
At
MadeInZWE.
MadeInZWE.
We please,
You'll
yeah.
find us.
Yeah. Just follow us at MadeInZWE. Everything,
MadeInZWE.
especially our Snapchat account. We're pretty active on Snapchat. And one thing we really want to do moving forward is like have people show us their talents and their works on our Snapchat.
Sometimes you're ready, but you carry me for 9. I got your back and I know you got mine. We might be alone, but I know we'll be fine. Mama, you're a pretty rose that won't die on the vine. Jaja, give me blessings and I know you are mine. Straight from above, my star, you will shine. You'll never leave me, no, you never leave me behind. If anything, you always try and keep me in line.